Bellator 206 goes down this weekend. It's probably Bellator's best card in a long time, if not ever. Had some weird fights on it, like Rampage Jackson versus Wanderlei Silva fighting for the 25th time. I think it's 100%
their best card ever.
Yeah, I think so too. But the main event is probably their best main event ever. It's a super fight. I'm going to say it's a super fight. I think it is.
Fight.
It's
Absolutely.
a welterweight champion.
Both could be that weight champion in the UFC. For the first time in a long time, you can say that.
Agreed. Completely agreed. Rory MacDonald goes up in weight to challenge Gegard Mousasi for the middleweight title.
Former 205 pound.
Yeah. Brendan, what's your thoughts?
Whew. Okay. Everyone knows who I'll be rooting for.
Gegard.
Okay. Yes. So with that aside, fuck Rory MacDonald. I love Rory. I'm a fan, and we have the same friends. I'm not as close with him as others, but because Rory's isolated, he tends to be. He hangs out with his own non-MMA friends a lot and shit. George is a gym rat in like every sense of that word. So they're different. But Rory is as good as any 170 in the world. He beat the champ, right? Yeah. He beat Woodley. A different Woodley, arguably, but he beat him. It doesn't matter. He beat him. Rory's amazing. What he did against Lima is not talked about enough. On one leg, he beat a killer that he had no business beating. The way that he did it, man, that is like moxie. The way that he lost to Lawler showed this incredible toughness. I mean, and Rory's extremely skilled. The way he made Paul Daly look bad was like, holy shit, bad. That said, Gegard, man, those two, you know what they both represent? Phenomenal mixed martial artists.
Yeah.
Both of them. They are wonderful representatives of being a very well-rounded fighter. Both of them are very good at everything. Yeah. They really are. They're good at everything, both of them.
It's a really good fight as well because they do a lot of things, like the same things well. Like both their jabs, phenomenal. Two of the best jabs in MMA, I would say. Yeah. Both are in the top. I'd probably put both in the top 5. Yeah. And they fight really well behind that.
George would be hard to not argue at one, but his activity has gone down so much that I don't know that you put him in there, right? Yeah. Joanna's got a fantastic jab, and then the list gets short.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. And it's especially Rory, like, and even Gegard himself. I think but not in terms of the jab. I mean, in terms of like having weaknesses. Like, remember the old days of MMA where it's like no known weaknesses. You can kind of say that about Rory MacDonald in a way. Like, there's no real weakness I can see in his game.
Usually, Maya got him down and couldn't do shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Rory's grappling is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he knocks motherfuckers dead too. Like Rory's, it's accurate with him.
Yeah, and what usually happens is he just runs into people who are just better in a certain situation. Not that he's weak in that situation. Like Wonderboy was just a better tactical fighter, tactical striker. He could just out-tactic him. Robbie Lawler was just a better brawler on the night, and he just out-brawled him. But it's not like Rory's weak.
Is that pre-USADA?
I think it might have been. Why?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
just curious.
Yeah.
I think Rory's as good as any 170 on the planet. The weird thing with the super fights when they start getting heavier is there's more weight now. And I know it's a fractal kind of thing, but he's going up 15 to a guy who cuts down 15 pounds heavier than he does. So Rory's got a monumental type task in front of him. But if he wins, Rory cements himself as one of the greatest pound-for-pound guys on the planet.
Big time.
For sure.
Do you think weight is a big issue in this one for Rory going up?
He's going to be a little smaller, I think. You know, like then Gegard. He'll be bigger than
fought at 205, as you said.
Right. Champ. Strike force,
champ,
I believe. 205, right? So big dude. But I think they're around the same height and reach. I didn't check. I meant to. Yeah. I forgot to.
I'll see if I can get
I think they don't look when they stand next to each other. It's not Yol and I'm trying to think of like a real like small 185. There really isn't one, but you know, like sometimes the size is like, whoa. Zabit against everyone. Sean O'Malley's height at 135 is pretty crazy. Yeah. Right. There's some guys like that. It's not like that. I don't think it'll play. It didn't with George and Mike and Bisping.
Yeah.
You know.
I have the stats here. By the way, everybody, give your pick in the comments in the live chat and let us know who you think's going to win this fight. But it's interesting. Height wise, it's 6 foot for Rory MacDonald, 6'1" for Gegard. But Rory MacDonald has a 76.5 inch reach. Gegard has a 76 inch reach. So Rory actually has a bigger reach.
76 and a half long. Mine's like 74, 75.
Yeah.
Mine's extremely long for my height because I'm not that tall.
Yeah.
I'm 5'11", so it's longer than my height, right?
Sure, yeah.
A lot. George's is like 76, and he's 5.
George is
my
weird.
height.
He's like,
his arms they're freakishly long.
Yeah, it's strange looking.
It's real weird. Except Jones, his are like another level of weird. It's freak. George has freakishly long arms, like our reach anyway, but it's back too, because you got to consider you're measuring your hands out and across your shoulders. Anyway, that just proves to me they're about the same size. That night, I don't think size. It'll be a skill. I think skill will win, not weight.
Yeah, it's a very interesting one. I'm not sure where I go with it. I think
it's hard for me to even go. I think we're
Yeah.
Because I'm rooting for Rory.
And you have some kind of relationship.
I have nothing against Gegard, by the way. I've been accused of that only once, I think, that I hated because I've never done a breakdown of Gegard. But there's a reason that I don't know. I'll just say it. Bellator is awful now with pulling shit down.
Really?
Off of YouTube. Yeah, they used to be so good too. They would retweet my breakdowns back in the day. I don't know what happened. I honestly don't.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick Rory. Gonna go for it.
Yeah.
I'm not hugely confident, but I'm gonna go for Rory.
I have a way too.
Yeah.
I have a way I see him winning.
How? Grappling?
Ground striking.
Nice.
I think he has some of the best ground striking ever. I think he's not quite Khabib, but he's got better stand-up, so it evens out a tad.
Yeah.
His ground striking is it's art to me. I watch it like watching someone play a Paganini piece on the violin.
Yeah,
it's wonderfully artistic. Remember him against like Mike Pyle and all, like, dude, he's a killer on the ground. And I feel like that'll be the chess matches. Who gets who where,
Yeah.
Who dictates where the fight takes place? Is it going to be all stand-ups? Rory doesn't mind. He stood with Daly, He doesn't give a shit. He's going to take what you give him.
He stood with Lawler.
He's an opportunist,
Yeah.
He can brawl too, yeah. Gegard is a scientific, calm fighter though, so
Yeah,
it's
it'd be interesting. The one thing I was going to say was that Rory doesn't really have a weakness. I suppose people would have used to say that Gegard's weakness was his wrestling, and when he got taken down, sometimes he spent too much time there. Hasn't really shown that lately, so you can't really call it a weakness. But I think Rory is a guy who, if he does get on top, can do some damage. So I think your idea of ground and pound could be a good one, I guess.
I'm gonna say Rory via ground striking, like round 3-ish. I think they're gonna be. I think it's gonna be a close fight. I think the line should be like pretty close to even on that, I would think.
I'd imagine.
Maybe Rory favorite of what?
Yeah,
Rory,
in the comments.
just as a name,
Yeah, let us know in the comments if anybody has the betting lines on that. I can see that Leah Christian said the fight is close on paper, but I'm favouring Mousasi, so there's that. The co-main event is a weird one: Rampage Jackson versus Wanderlei Silva.
Part 7.
Part 7. What can you say about this one?
Well, you can say in Pride they, in contract, said go ahead, go to Mexico, get some good stuff.
Yeah.
In their contracts, and I think Wanderlei took advantage of that part of the contract, and I'm not sure Rampage did, because the fights look very different on one coast or one side of the world than the other. Yeah. One of the greatest left hooks ever landed in MMA.
Oh,
Rampage,
Jesus.
Wanderlei, because he covered up perfectly. Bang.
Yeah,
they both threw it. I always talk about same punch, same time, right? But Wanderlei threw it with this right hand, like, here somewhere. I don't know. It's way down. And Rampage was nice and tight. It's turned over his hips. Bye. That was a one-hitter quitter. Beautiful punch. Now they're like 58 years old, and I don't give a fuck. That's where I'm at with that, honestly. Yeah,
I don't really care too much about it. I just don't give a
flying fuck about that fight. I really don't. It might be entertaining if someone gets knocked out early. Otherwise, it's going to be real boring.
Yeah, if I have to pick, I'll go with Quinton Jackson, just because he's a little bit more active. Wanderlei had that time off, not sure.
We can speak still.
Yeah, Jesus. But yeah, not the best fight in the card.
Shouldn't be fighting.
Yeah, the next fight is way better. Douglas Lima against Andrey Koreshkov. It's their third fight.
No one's talking about that fight, man.
Yeah, man. They're 1-1.
Those are two of the most under-the-radar fighters on the planet right now.
Big time.
Right.
Two excellent fighters.
1-2, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, like Douglas Lima pushed Rory MacDonald in that last one.
Those leg kicks, holy motherfuck. Yeah. He's a tough bastard, and his jiu-jitsu is wonderful. Those two are so goddamn tough. What a fight.
Yeah.
That should be the call, but
I agree. That should be the call. In this one, I'm going to go with Koreshkov just for a couple of reasons. Their first fight, I think it's going to look a bit similar to that one. Remember when there was a bit of grappling that Douglas Lima got taken down? The second fight, I thought Koreshkov was winning that. Not handily, but he was winning it well. The leg kicks were really effective, slowed him down. But he just got caught in that combination in the third round. But I think he was winning that fight. Koreshkov, for me, is a little bit busier. Douglas Lima is that like kind of traditional kickboxer who will kind of stand there. Good footwork, but he'll kind of stand there and look for the leg kicks. And sometimes on the judges' scorecards, it doesn't really look as attractive as the guy who's moving and landing, you know, jabs and crosses and stuff.
There's no belt on the line though, right?
No, it's the tournament. It's the opening match of the tournament, I believe.
But it's three. What I'm trying to
it's
get
5
at
rounds.
Is 3 or 5? It is 5.
Yeah, it's 5 rounds.
Ooh, okay. 5 favors Lima to me.
Possibly.
Because those leg kicks are now probably the best in the game, if not right up there. They're very good. They're at least very good, let's say. Very, very good. As judged by everyone he's fought, eating them and going, oh, fuck. You see that look like, oh, boy. He's doing it right. Because he throws them right, you know, and there's a lot behind it. They're technically not how I throw them, but they work for him perfect. He's got no cardio issues that I've really seen. He slows down a little in the 5th, maybe, kinda, but not so much. But those leg kicks add up, and I think he's comfortable everywhere. He's comfortable off his back. You know, it doesn't matter to him. So I think it favors him a little bit with the length because of his style is voluminous or gets you worn to the point where you can then kind of turn it up to 11. If somebody gets the reference, throw it in the comments and we'll love you forever, because that was a phenomenal reference. My exact inner structure done on a t-shirt. Exactly medically accurate. Go inside, take it off. Take it off.
Stonehenge.
No, we're not going to fucking play Stonehenge.
Phenomenal.
Best ever. Best comedy.